Hey people, so after running a successful digital agency from the past 1 year and after working with 50 plus clients, I wanted to share something very important. It's regarding a skill where businesses requires the most, but most of the businesses overlook that is content. So I wanted to propose 5 best rules or 5 best things to make you as a professional content writer or a professional content editor. So in this video, it's gonna be a chat, it's gonna be a general chat wherein I share my experiences at TextHappen, and I also wanted to share that top 5 rules to create outstanding content that no one can ignore. So without further much ado, let's deep dive into the video wherein I will be sharing on-point content, straightforward 5 rules with the description and how can you get started in doing those. So the number one is creating on-point content. On-point is all about writing straightforward content. Okay, straightforward is nothing but your content has to add a value for the user. Value in the sense providing a knowledge, providing a practical knowledge wherein the user can actually gain a particular a vision or gain a knowledge regarding a particular task or a thing. So your content has to be very on point. It should not be theoretical, it has to be practical, wherein the user can directly apply that knowledge given by you in his or her business or work. Okay, so provide on point content, make sure that content is usable. Okay, it adds knowledge to the reader or to the user. Okay, creating on point content, which is straightforward content, is most essential thing, is the number one step. Even if you're a business owner and someone is writing content for your business, make sure you're checking upon this point. Make sure the content is at most useful for your reader, and make sure your content is driving your reader from the reader to a network wherein he trusts you, wherein he trusts your content, and he has to be waiting for the next content that will be uploading. Okay, I hope you're getting my point. If there's anything I have missed out, please mention that in the comments below. So the first one is writing on point content, and the second one is all about keeping your content concise. I do understand if you're a content writer, you will be paid per word basis. So even if you are a professional content writer or if you are just starting out, do not overload the client's work or the business website or blogs, articles, anything you write. Do not overload them with content. In spite of that, tell the client that, okay, I'll use all my creativity because this content has to be concise in order to drive your customers or the network. So tell the client that I'll use utmost creativity in creating the concise and on-point content. Okay, I also do believe that a particular blog or an article has to range from 1,000 words to 2,000 words to better it at the SEO ranking or better it at the Google search engine optimization, but do not exceed more than the required length. Because if you overload your content and your competitor's website has ample amount of content which is kind of very fond for the users or the reader's eye, the reader shifts to the competitor's site, but he or she will not stay on your site and read the entire article if you overload it. So avoid overloading content so as to stand in front of the race, and do not give chance to take up your competitor's website as their first choice. Everyone, your target audience, has to consider your website or your content to be the number one. So do not overload it with content, rather use your creativity and create concise and compelling content. That's the second most important rule when it comes to content writing. So now we have discussed the 2 traits of being a professional content writer. I also wanted to quickly discuss the other 3 points as well. So the third one is keeping your content optimized. Optimization of your content is utmost necessary when it comes to ranking the content in the number one position, and it also helps your client to rank his or her company content or the articles or the blogs or anything that drives their customer in the first place. Okay, optimization in the content means having a SEO title, having a meta description. For example, I'm talking about the blogs or articles you write. Okay, having an SEO title, having a meta description, and having an introduction, and after the main content, which has to be not overloaded with paragraphs. Okay, it should not be overloaded. Instead, you can use the bullet points. So I want to talk about the optimization in the first part itself. Okay, when it comes to SEO title of your blog or article, it has to be of 40 to 50 characters, not words, 40 to 50 characters. Okay, and it has to consist of one long tail keyword and two short keywords. Okay, long tail keyword is nothing but the entire keyword of how people actually search about a thing on Google. Okay, that is called a long tail keyword. And short keywords, for example, let us understand this. I am searching for travel blogs. Okay, and in here the long tail keyword will be best travel destinations in Europe. That is a long tail keyword. Okay, travel, it's a short keyword. Okay, travel, Europe, tour, traveling, that is short keywords. That are short keywords. Whereas best places to travel in Asia, best places to travel in Russia. Okay, rhyming. That is long tail keywords. That are long tail keywords. So you have to include one long tail keyword and few short keywords in the SEO title, which consists of 40 to 50 characters. And after that, meta description. In that meta description, you just have to give one sentence of what that blog consists of, and you can just start off with the introduction. And in meta description also you can include a long tail keyword. Okay, so before writing content, any content, it might be emails, it might be social contents, it might be blog content, website content, anything, gather the keywords. Okay, first gather the keywords related to that particular topic or that particular blog, and then start writing content by including all those keywords wherever you can. Okay, that is the third most important step of creating optimized content. Number 4, keeping it simple and authentic. Simple is all about including no vocabulary in your content. Even if you're working with international clients, make sure you're not including too much high complex vocabulary, because even if you're writing blogs or content for international clients, there isn't any necessity or there isn't any rule that only international people or the audience or the target market will view that particular blog. It might be someone from other countries who do not actually know English too much or high complex English too much. So make sure your content is understandable by all the global audiences. Okay, so keep it very, very simple. If your content is simple and it goes with a narrative flow, the readers or your clients will be very, very impressive for that, because everyone in this entire world needs content that is understandable, that gives them a bit of knowledge and adds a bit of value. Okay, so that's how you keep your audience on the right on the right platform for longer time. If your content is too complex to understand, or if it is not in a simple language, your audience tends to lose interest. So make sure your content is very, very simple and authentic. Authentic means no plagiarism. Do not copy contents from other website, and do not even copy content from your competitors' website, because your competitors are at the same pace as yours. If any particular reader goes onto your competitor's website and reads their blog, and if that is complex, and then he comes to your website and again he reads your content, the content should not be the same. It has to be exactly opposite of complex. That is simple. Your content has to be simple, and it has to give out the knowledge and the value for that particular reader, so he retain on your site for a longer time. So here comes the 5th one. This is not the trait of writing, but trait of keeping it very, very professional, and trait of you being a professional content writer. That is content editing. Editing comes with checking upon the alignments, checking upon the font size, checking upon the partitions, divisions between the paragraphs. Okay, so as a content writer, you don't really have to concentrate on all of these aesthetic things, but when you want to be a professional content writer by taking up the editor work as well, then you have to make sure that you're following specific guidelines when it comes to delivering or outputting the work to your client. Okay, so aligning your content, I will also tell you that particular parameters. So your headings has to be 16, size 16, and the paragraph, the normal text content, has to be 14 size, and make sure you're using font Arial or Calibri or any formal font. Okay, that will work definitely. So make sure your content looks very, very aesthetically beautiful for your client, and it also helps the web developer to align the content exactly onto the website. Do not use unnecessary spacing, tab spaces or anything. Okay, and after looking at the aesthetics, The next part of the editor is to check the grammatical mistakes. Okay, the grammatical mistakes are to be avoided. I'm telling you guys, so many people, they judge your content based upon your grammar, based upon the indentations also. Make sure you put the commas, full stops, everything in place. So that is the fifth most important point for you to be a professional content writer. I hope this video helped so many out there. If you are willing to be a content writer, professional content writer, I am very happy to help you. I will be very happy to help you, because we have started as a content writing agency, and we have now established and expanded our company to many digital skills. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel and let me know all your comments, all your reviews in the comment section below. And I'll also be linking the official Instagram handle and the ways to contact us directly in the description below. Do check them out. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.